Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to talk about guesstimations, estimation framework, which is very oftenly used in case study interviews when you're applying for consultancy services. Moving on to the first slide, the context of the purpose of guesstimation, why we use guesstimation. So basically to test your logical structure and not your factual knowledge. How you can logically approach a question is more important. Evaluate ability to break down problems under pressure. So when you sit for case study interview, you are given a question like, okay, Krish, can you tell me how many electric bikes are sold in India? Now, when you approach these type of question, there's no right or wrong answer. They want to try how you are able to approach that question. So approaching is more important than the actual result. Simulate consulting problems, solving mindset. Yeah. So this is example. Okay, tell me about how many electric vehicles are sold in India. That is the approaching mindset. They are saying, okay, let's say how many Oppo or Vivo phones were sold in India and which one had a higher sale. These type of things you start approaching, and once you start knowing that guesstimation approach, so how you approach this, first clarify the question and scope. So you will ask the interviewer, so can you tell me the question again if you don't understand it. Secondly, problem breakdown into MECE, which is very much common in consultancy, and I will make another video about it, explaining about what it or what it's all about. So it stands for mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive components. Make logical data bad assumptions. So whenever you are approaching these type of questions, the figures they are going to give like, okay, how many electric vehicles? Okay, so first we have to understand what are the users or consumer who are going to buy electric vehicles. What type of sector we are aiming at? Is it the certain age people who are buying? Let's say people who are of new era, they're going to buy that. That are youngsters. Youngsters are starting buying electric vehicles because they want to be more advanced and be able to contribute to uh, protect the environment. So they are buying new electric. So it's the upcoming generation which is buying. What the population of upcoming generation? And if you're talking about electric vehicle, are we talking about just the cars, or we are including the bikes, the scooties, the cars, the buses? So this type of questions you have to make it clear before starting the interview. Then calculate stepwise. So you can do two type of approaches, that is top to down or bottom to up. So top to down is, okay, how many states we have? Out of those states, what are the major cities the plant will be there? Once that question is there, then you start moving towards the other thing. Okay, what are the top companies right now who sell electric vehicles? What can be their monthly sales? Once you get the yearly sales, once you get their yearly sales, then you can talk about their monthly sales, then each day how much. That is top to down. The opposite you can do is, okay, how many they are selling in what you call in a day, then how many they are selling in month, then year. So these two different approaches. Normally I prefer to go from bottom to up because you make less mistakes when you're approaching that. Then we have yeah, cross check with real life sanity. Real life sanity, when you're giving numbers, let's say in a city, approximately in a month, 50,000 electric vehicles are made, including everything, the scooters and everything. That is one city. If I say like they are making 500 lakhs, 500 lakhs is a very big number. It doesn't make sense. So whenever you're giving numbers, it should be in a estimation, close to the estimation, which can be. Let's talk about example. Estimate number of coffee cups sold in Delhi daily. So this is the bottom up approach we are doing it. Delhi property. So this is top to down. what is Delhi population? That is 2 mil, 20 mil. Second, how many of that population drinks coffee? Let's say 20%, that is your 4 million. Okay, and if they drink coffee, 4 million people, what's the average cups they use? Let's say in a day they drink two type of coffee. Even though it might be a higher number, it can be like they drink four times, three times, but we are taking estimation. Let's say two times. 4 multiplied by 2, that's 8. But let's say average price is 100 market. So per day, how many are they selling? That is 800 million per day. The result is less important than the logic. Each assumption should sound reasonable and structured. But for under scope, under defined scope. So, for example, don't get confused with cities and countries. So they should not be overlapping. City comes under the country. So you should not take two different values of the same similar topics. So if we talked about in the previous one, people who what's the population? Population of Delhi is 20 million. Inside the 20 million, there will be people who drink tea and coffee. So if you talk about tea and coffee, both comes under the population, correct? All are in the population itself. That things you have to keep in mind. Moving towards the again overlapping category should not be there. So sometimes there might be double counting. Then third is the missing validation or sanity check. Again, the similar thing. The figure should be not very much high or not very much low. Practice advice. So now let's get down to the more important stuff. Focus on structure, not on arithmetic precision. So arithmetic precision means it doesn't matter if you're talking about points. Let's say the population goes to 2.56 billion, something like that. Don't go in too much arithmetic. Build estimation through muscles, through daily practice. Okay, daily you can pick a topic and start practicing on it. Any topic you can pick. Then applying real life market cases. So the best case you can talk about is how many users are in India who buy Apple products versus how many users are there who buy Samsung products. This can be a very good case study. And yeah, in this way you can learn about estimation frameworks. Thank you.